The first thing that we have to do is identify the prerequisites for VLANs. Now, when you configure VLANs, you have to think that VLANs may go end-to-end in your campus. You may have many different switches that participate in the same VLAN, and thus, we need to make sure that VLANs are assigned to what's known as a VLAN trunking protocol domain. What this does is, this allows all of the switches in our VLAN environment to be able to share the VLAN database contents. And effectively, when I create VLANs on one switch, that VLAN information will be propagated to every other switch that's part of the same VTP domain. This makes our job of administration much easier, and thus being the ultimate prerequisite before I even begin building my VLAN environment. The other thing to think about is that with VTP or VLAN trunking protocol, we're going to have a couple of different modes that switches can operate in. One of my switches has got to be the server of the VTP domain, and this is where I actually make all of the changes to my VLAN environment. The server is going to propagate this information to all of the client switches. Switches can also participate in a VTP domain in what's known as transparent mode, which means that they do not apply any of the information themselves, but they can be operating as a transfer agent and move VTP messages around the network. And therefore, if they are sitting in the middle of a client and a server VTP, they can actually pass the message through so that anything I build on the server is automatically propagated to the client.